Hey guys, it's Xococoang and welcome back to my channel. So today I finally decided to go ahead and give you guys an everyday makeup tutorial. So get ready, and it's gonna be a detailed video. Sit back, relax, grab your makeup brushes and do your makeup along with me. Do whatever you want to do. Watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Y'all know this is the new channel, last channel. If you didn't see the last video, just go ahead and go watch that video, then come back to this one so you can be caught up on what's going on, why I have a new channel, all this and that. First things first, my face is already clean. My eyebrows are already pretty much arched. I'm gonna start off with moisturizing, and I use this Cetaphil moisturizing cream. It's for dry skin. This is how it looks. And I'm gonna go in with just a little bit because it doesn't take much, and I don't like my makeup to come out being oily. Next, I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. I use this Wet n Wild pencil. It's in the color dark brown. This is how it looks. You can literally find this anywhere. Dollar store, hair store, Walmart, anywhere. So let's start out with my eyebrows. And I got my mirror right here. Honestly, guys, I like to bring the line a little bit further than where my eyebrow actually starts, because like I said, I barely have brows. So I have to like tweak it a little bit. So basically I'm just underlining my brows. See, and then at the top, I don't start all the way at the front. I start like midway. So I start like right here, take it all the way back, being sure to keep that arch of my regular eyebrows. And I'll go ahead and fill it in with like strokes. And it's as easy as that. I mean, that's not all, but it's so simple, guys. My makeup tutorial is my everyday makeup routine is very, very, very simple. Very little product. This is a great makeup tutorial for beginners. Like, I've been doing this since I started doing my makeup. So same thing with the other brow, guys. Underline it. And you don't want to underline it too thick because you don't want your eyebrows to be big blocks. So do the same with the top. And like I said, be sure to keep the structure of your natural brows. And if not, then make it look natural. And you're gonna fill it in with very light strokes. Don't want to make it too dark than the pencil already is, okay? So next we're gonna take this spoolie, and I have a spoolie from Real Techniques, and it's a two-sided one. Is my hand, why are my hands ashy? Okay. And you're gonna fill it, you're gonna brush the brows upward. That'll kind of take out some of the darkness that you probably created. And you just brush, brush, brush. Same thing with the other brow. Brush, brush, brush. The concealer that I use for underneath my brows is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's a very old concealer. I know people was probably using it back in like 2015, 2016, but baby, I'm still using it. This is the one that I have, and it's in the color chestnut. And I like to take a very, 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 very slim brush or flat brush. Very flat. It'll be easy to get in the crevices of your eyebrows or underneath your eyebrows. And I just take a little bit. And I like to hold my eyebrows up. just cleaning it up. And make sure eyebrows look very, very neat and sharp. And you're gonna literally do the same thing with the other brow. So this is how it should look. I know I look a little crazy right now, but we're gonna fix everything. Everything is gonna turn out right and tight, and it's gonna be very sleek, and it's gonna be very beautiful. I play too much, y'all. I play too much. So next, what I do at the top of my brows, so I won't have that halo effect, or so it won't look so light above my brows, I like to go in with my foundation. I use this MAC foundation in the color, in the shade NW55. This is the MAC foundation that I use, and it looks like this. Excuse the makeup on there. And this is a Wet n Wild brush right here. It's a very flat brush. So I take this foundation brush. Well, I take this flat brush. It's not a foundation brush. And do the same thing at the top of my brows. To clean them up. Remember to keep that arch. Alright guys, same thing with the next eyebrow. Just wanna clean your brow up very, very precisely so it can look real neat and real fresh. Next, guys, I take my favorite brush of all time, and it's the Morphe M173 brush. It's a buffing brush, and it's very good for blending out your concealer. So I like to start with the bottom of my brows, and I just basically just clean it up and just blend it down, blend it out. And be careful with this, guys, because you don't want to take any of that light concealer up to the top of your brows. So honestly, you may have to start with the top, but since I've been doing this for like a while now, I always start with the bottom for some odd reason. But you do the same thing with the top. Because I really feel like your brows can make or break your makeup look. So if your brows ain't coming out right, then baby, your makeup probably not gonna be right. Now the eyebrows are completely finished. Yeah, I like to go in with this Juvia's Place, the Nubian palette, and I use this shade, kind of the darkest shade on here, this one right here. I take one of my eyeshadow brushes, and I'm gonna use this one. This was just like some brushes I got off Amazon, BS Mall, whatever. So I take one of those, and I just like to put a little bit on my lid, so it just won't look too bland or whatever. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished my eyeshadow, and as you can see, I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera. And guys, I know I put these big lashes on, but if they ain't long, it's wrong. Like, oh, like I love long lashes, and it just fits. I feel like it fits my face. So, but anyway, next I'm gonna go ahead and apply my primer. And I use this primer by e.l.f. It's a hydrating primer because, like I said, your girl's skin be dry sometimes. But when I put on makeup, it be oily. So, I don't know. I make sure I prime all the time. Make sure I prime. Okay guys, now that I have primed, I'm gonna take this matte concealer, the matte foundation that I showed you guys earlier, and what I like to do is put some on my flat brush that I showed you guys earlier as well, and just dab in different places for my foundation. So with the brush that I use to blend out my foundation, you're gonna see as well that I might add some more. But with the brush that I use, is a Real Technique brush. It's the Instapot cheek brush. This is the brush that I use. It's a slanted brush, and as you can tell, I have been using it. But yeah, it's a slanted brush, and I love using it. Okay guys, y'all ever just be doing y'all makeup and y'all think about something and just bust out laughing? That was just happening to me. Yeah, I'm a very goofy person. That's why I can't wait to put out like more vlogs and just stuff that's just raw and just comes off very like me. I just want y'all to see more of my personality. But I don't know why I just did that. But after you do your foundation, you're gonna go ahead and move on with your concealer. And again, I'll go back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut. So guys, let me tell y'all the trick. When it comes to makeup, a little goes a long way. So when you're doing your concealer, you don't have to put on a lot, because when you blend it out, it's gonna actually blend itself out. So you can't put a lot on under your eye, and then when you blend it out, you expect it. You're gonna expect it to blend out the way you want it to blend out, but it's not, because you put too much. So the trick that I learned, you're only gonna place it like right here, and you're gonna stop it like midway between in the middle of under your eye. So you're gonna start right here. You're gonna stop it like midway under your eye, because you don't want to go all the way out. Then when you're blending out. Now you have concealer all down here and all over here that you can't blend out. So same thing goes with your nose, forehead, cheek, chin, everything. A little goes a long way. Can't. And then with my nose, I'm only gonna do a lot because I haven't really got the concept of blending and contouring and highlighting and stuff with my nose. I'm still learning. Like I said, y'all, I'm not no full-blown makeup artist out here. I do what needs to be done and it looks well, so that's what I'm showing y'all on camera. But I take a little bit, put on my nose, only a little. And then I put a little bit on my forehead. Put a little bit right here. And same thing on my chin. So guys, next you're going to want to blend everything out, and I take my Real Technique sponge and I start on my chin today, and you're just blending basically. And then with my nose, I'm gonna let that sit because I'm gonna show y'all something in just a second. So here we go with the under eye. And you're gonna just blend out everything. And guys, when it comes to concealing and contouring, make sure you're looking in the mirror while you're doing these things, because you want your makeup to look really, really well at any angle. So because I like a really, really bright, well, not really, really bright, but because I like a bright under eye but not really doing too much, I take the concealer, the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Bond, and it looks like this. I like to put just a teeny tiny bit under my eye, only in the corners. So I like to do a little dab here and a little dab there. And while I'm letting that dry for a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring. And I take this, I forgot the name of it quick. I take this Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and it's in the shade medium to dark, because you know your girl is a little dark skin, a little teen, so we need the darkest shade out when it comes to contouring. So this is the palette, like I said, and girl, I need a new one, so don't joke. So as you can tell, your girl has been contouring, but this is the shade that I like to use when it comes to contouring. That one. And I like to take this little Real Technique brush. What's the name of it? It's called it's the soft accent brush, and it's kind of like a slanted brush too. So I like to take this and go along the side of my cheekbones. And I really don't have no cheekbones for real, but I create them when I do my makeup. small brush. Well, it's not really too small, but it's a fluffy brush. And this is another e.l.f. brush. And I like to basically contour my nose with it. And I like to start up here and basically pat it downward to where I want my contour to go. I want the shape of my nose to, you know, look. And basically that just sets everything into place when it comes to my nose. So next I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and blend out the corners of my eye. So guys, after that, I like to go in with my Morphe setting powder. It's in the color Banana Rich. And I really don't like to do the most with the setting powder because it can go bad easily. It can really go bad easily. But before that, I take this small little kind of brush this is. It's kind of like an eyeshadow brush, but it's a Real Technique brush to blend out my concealer on my nose. Then now I'm gonna take the same beauty blender that I use for my concealer. I'm gonna use it for my setting powder. And basically I'm gonna just place it everywhere that I place my concealer at. Just to set it into its place. And afterwards, I'm gonna take the bottom of the beauty blender and just blend everything out. So now guys, what I like to do, even though I barely have bottom lashes, but I like to go in with this Lash Sensational by Maybelline mascara. And I like to try to do my bottom lashes. And you have to be careful with this because you don't want to get it on your skin. Next, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush. This is how it looks. It's in the shade Red Riot. And I take this NYX This is not a NYX brush. This is a e.l.f. airbrush blender. This is the one. I literally just dab it in there, dab it in there. And just put it on my cheeks. Not doing too much, not doing too much. Literally, that's it. With my Apple, it'd be more. So that's about enough. We're still gonna blend everything out so it won't look like that. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of, I'm really not in the mood for highlight anymore, but I do add a little right here in my inner corners and then just a little bit on my nose. And I like to use this Master Chrome by Maybelline. It's in the color, it's in the shade 200. Don't joke, y'all, but it's all cracked up. This is how it looks. And I just take literally just a little bit. Cause I don't know. I don't be in the shape for highlight. I don't be in the mood for highlight anymore. But it's really cute when you do wear it. I'm gonna put just a little bit right there. And taking that same brush that I used earlier, I'm gonna blend that out softly. Now next, I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush that I have. This is the brush that I always use to just blend everything together. Make sure everything ties into each other and everything looks well blended out. Okay, next guys, this is literally my favorite part of the whole entire thing. I'm gonna take that same brush, that same pencil that I did to do my brows, to line my lips. You can literally tell the difference when it's lined versus not lined. So this is my natural look that God blessed me with, and this is me lining it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And I have to make sure, baby, that the lips are lined, baby. The lips are lined. Some people don't like to line their lips, but the girls that get it, baby. The girls that get it, baby. Then the girls that don't. You can finish the rest. You know how the rest goes. But next, I'm gonna show y'all this lip combo that I recently came up with. So I have this e.l.f. lip pumping gloss, literally supposed to make your lips look as plump as possible. So I'm gonna put that on first. And I like to be somewhat light with that one. And I'm gonna like blend it out just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with, I don't even know the brand of this. We had some lip gloss on sale around the time of Christmas last year, and it came like in this big bucket, and it had a lot of lip gloss on in there, y'all, and it was $5. So I bought it. I bought 2 of them. And so it gave me a lot of glosses. It had like shiny and matte. So this is one of the shiny ones, and of course it's pink. And so I'm gonna go in more with this one because I really like this one, y'all. And me, I try not to touch my liner when I put on my lip gloss because it's eventually gonna touch it once I blend everything out. So next I'm gonna go in with this regular shiny lip gloss. It's in the same brand, whatever brand the other one was, I don't remember. But this is just a regular clear lip gloss, and just go over it with one stroke. Literally, that's it. And just blend everything together. Now, being that I feel like I lost my color, I'm gonna go in another time with this one because y'all, I love this one. It's just, ooh, child. I love this one. See how I bring back my color? So now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting mist, and it's a white can. This one, and I'm gonna spray. I'm so goofy, y'all. I'm so goofy. And it's a mist, so it comes out very soft. So, guys, I'll be right back to show y'all the final look.